Welcome you all to non-traditional machining. Subject code is 18ME641. This is module 1, Introduction to Non-Traditional Machining, lecture series 1. Myself Prashanta MV, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Canara Engineering College, Benjanapadavu, Mangalore. Welcome you all. Disclaimer: this PPT has been prepared by referring many resources which includes figures, diagrams from internet as well as from prescribed text and reference books. I do not claim any originality in preparing this video or PPT. This PPT or video is exclusively for the purpose of education and not for any financial gains. I wholeheartedly thank all those who have directly or indirectly contributed to do this PPT or video. Before going to the syllabus, first we will understand what are all the course objectives. It means why we study non-traditional machining process. It covers in this slide. Okay. First objective: to understand the concept of a non-traditional machining. What is the meaning of non-traditional machining? Why it is required instead of a traditional machining processes? And what are all the process parameters include for selection of different NTM methods? Advantages, limitations, applications, various parameters, various factors included in the first objective. And second one, to understand the use of different forms of energy instead of sharp cutting tool. See, in case of traditional machining, we make use one cutting tool, that is a sharp edged cutting tool, whether it is a single point or multi-point. Okay, that is sharp edged cutting tool is utilized. But in case of a non-traditional machining, instead of a sharp cutting tool, we make use different forms of energies like mechanical energy, chemical energy, thermal energy, and combination of these three. Okay, so how we use in different cases and different applications. So to understand these things, we have to study NTM. And third objective is to understand constructional features, process parameters, and process characteristics of various NTM processes. Okay. See, constructional features means the equipment diagram. The equipment diagram and process parameters. Parameters nothing but a capabilities of the process, and process characteristics. Okay. So these three: constructional features, process parameters, and process characteristics of various NTM processes. As I told in the second objective, see here different forms of energies are utilized. So wherever different forms of energies are utilized, so different forms of NTM methods are required. So to understand these concepts, we have to study non-traditional machining. And last objective is to understand advantages, limitations and applications of various NTM processes. Okay, these are the 4 course objectives to learn NTM subject. Next is course outcomes. On completion of the course, what students will gain? Okay, on completion of this NTM course, the students will be able to, first outcome, the students will be able to understand the comparison between traditional and non-traditional machining process and recognize the need for non-traditional machining process. Okay, see in first outcome, and this first outcome covers in the first module. Once the completion of first module, the students are able to understand the comparison between traditional or conventional and non-traditional or non-conventional machining processes, and they are able to recognize the need of non-traditional machining process in the place of a traditional machining process. It covers in first module. And second outcome, the students will be able to understand the constructional features, performance parameters, process characteristics and applications, advantages, limitations of USM, AJM and WJM. It covers in a second module. In second module, the mechanical energy utilized NTM methods are to be studied. Here I have mentioned 3 machines or 3 NTM methods: USM, that is ultrasonic machining, AJM, abrasive jet machining and WJM, water jet machining. These are the 3 short forms. Okay, USM, AJM and WJM. Once these concepts is covered in a second module, and third is this is covered in the third module. Once the completion of third module, the students will be able to identify the need of a chemical and electrochemical machining process along with the constructional features, process parameters, process characteristics, applications, advantages and limitations. Okay. And fourth outcome, it covered in a fourth module. Here, once the fourth module is completed, the students will be able to understand the constructional features of equipment, process parameters, process characteristics, applications, advantages and limitations of EDM and PAM. Okay, here EDM means electrical or electric discharge machining and PAM plasma arc machining. Okay, and one more thing I forgot in third point. See here in third point, chemical energy and electrochemical energy, combination of electrical and chemical energies are utilized. Wherever a pure chemical energy is utilized, that is called chemical machining and short form is CHM. And combination of electrochemical energy is utilized, that is called electrochemical machining and short form is ECM. And fifth outcome is, once the completion of a fifth module, the students will be able to understand the LBM equipment, LBM parameters and characteristics. LBM means laser beam machining. EBM equipment and mechanism of metal removal, applications, advantages and limitations of LBM and EBM. Here EBM means electron beam machining. Once completion of this entire NTM syllabus, the students will be able to understand these 5 outcomes. Now I will move on to syllabus. This is module 1, introduction. See, in module 1 it covers the introduction to non-traditional machining and why it is required, or what is the significance of a NTM, and comparison between a traditional and non-traditional machining process, and general classification of NTM process, that classification based on different forms of energy utilized in machining process, and selection of NTM machining NTM processes. So here some process parameters are there. Before selecting any NTM methods, few process parameters are taken into consideration, and it is comes in the selection of NTM process. And here specific advantage, limitations and applications of NTM. So here these things comes in the first module. Non-traditional machining is also called as by different names like unconventional machining, advanced machining, modern machining. See here, the non-traditional machining process is the new machining process. So it is called as advanced or modern machining processes. Now we'll move on to syllabus introduction to NTM. See, before going to introduction of NTM process, see there is a concept of machining. See, first we know about what is machining. See, in previous semesters you studied about what is machining and different conventional machining equipments. Okay, in the machine shop itself you did some operations using lathe, milling, shaping. Okay, so machining is a process of removing excess material from the workpiece material to obtain a desired shape, size and surface finish. This operation is called machining. Okay, see, just remove unwanted material to get our desired shape, size and surface finish. So in this machining process there are two types, conventional or traditional machining and non-conventional or non-traditional machining. See, when we move on to a conventional or a traditional machining, here the machining takes place by using a sharp cutting tool. Okay, this sharp cutting tool is used to shape the materials as desired. Okay, so this concept comes in conventional or traditional machining. Okay, so here to make some several shapes, make use lathes, drilling machines, grinding machines, shaping machines. Okay, this is comes in conventional or traditional machining process. When we will move on to non-traditional machining process. See, as I told, NTM process is also called as a non-conventional machining process. It is the special type of machining process in which there is no direct contact between tool and workpiece. In almost all NTM processes, there is no any physical tool is utilized. Suppose if you make use or if make use physical tool and there is no direct contact between tool and workpiece. Okay, and a non-traditional machining process is defined as it is a group of processes, and such processes are used to remove unwanted or excess material by various techniques. Instead of a sharp cutting tool, here make use various techniques involving mechanical, thermal, electrical or chemical energy or combinations of these energies, but do not use sharp cutting tools. Okay, see here in NTM make use of various forms of energy sources instead of traditional cutting tool in order to remove the excess material from the workpiece. See here in the different energy forms like mechanical energy, chemical energy, electrical energy, thermal energy or combination of these energies make used. Okay, this is a very important concept. Various forms of energy sources like as I told mechanical, electrical, chemical, electrochemical, thermoelectrical energy is used for different operations. Okay, so the selection of energies are mainly based on what kind of material and what kind of material removal rate required and what kind of shapes, size, surface finish required. Okay. And there are a variety of NTM processes based on forms of energy sources like light energy. When the light energy is used, there is a use of lasers. When the sound is used, using ultrasonic waves. Similarly, heat, that is a plasma. Next is magnetism, electrical sparks, chemical dissolution process. These are all different forms of energies utilized in NTM process. These things we will study in coming classes. Okay, and these processes are accordingly named as when a lasers is used, such operation is called laser beam machine. When ultrasonic waves are utilized, such operation or such machine is called ultrasonic machining. When heat or plasma is utilized, such operation is called plasma arc machining and so on. These processes are accordingly named as I just told. These are the various operations. When laser is utilized, laser beam machining. When ultrasonic waves are utilized, ultrasonic machining. When plasma is used, plasma arc machining. When chemical dissolution process is used, chemical machining. When electricity and electric sparks are utilized, electric discharge machining. So these are the few operations come under non-traditional machining methods. Okay. Need for NTM or significance of NTM or why NTM required. Okay, see, as technologically advanced industries like aeronautics, nuclear reactors, automobiles have been demanding materials like high strength to temperature resistant alloys. Okay, such industries requires high strength temperature resistant alloys. Okay, so these materials having high strength to weight ratio. So here these materials are very strong like what we call hast alloy, nitro alloy, wasp alloy, mnemonics, carbides, stainless steels, heat resisting steels, etc. These are comes under the recent developments in the engineering industries. So these materials to machine these materials by using conventional machining process is very difficult. So in such cases make use a non-traditional machining process as a alternate method. Okay, and few reasons are there to select NTM process. As I told, to machine high steel alloys. See, now nowadays technologically advanced industries prefer some high strength alloys, high hardness alloys, high toughness alloys, and some other diverse properties. So these are the developments in the materials. So cutting of these materials also are difficult. So that is why next step after conventional machining, next step is non-traditional machining is preferred in such cases. Okay. And second one, to generate desired complex surfaces. See, by using a conventional machining process, making micro holes, deep cavities, complex geometrical shapes, miniaturization, such operations are very difficult by using a traditional machining process. Okay, that is why prefer non-traditional machining process. And third is to achieve high accuracy and surface finish. See, when the operation is required high accuracy and better surface finish, so prefer NTM process. It gives a high degree of surface finish and high degree of accuracy, and it close to dimensional accuracy too. So here, for these above reasons, the NTM is utilized. Non-traditional machining techniques have emerged to overcome these difficulties. That is why NTM is preferred. Next is a comparison between a traditional and non-traditional machining process. We will study one by one. Here, traditional machining and non-traditional machining. First point is in traditional machining, direct contact of a tool and workpiece. As I told in the previous slide, see, there is a sharp edged cutting tool is utilized. So there is a direct physical contact between tool and workpiece. And in case of non-traditional machining, the tools are in case of NTM techniques like a laser beam, electron beam, electric arcs, chemical reagents, etc. So here, instead of a sharp edged cutting tool, different forms of energies utilized. So there is no such physical contact between tool and workpiece. And second point, cutting tool is must be harder than the workpiece. Yes, absolutely. See, the workpiece is to make operation on the conventional machining. The tool is always harder and stronger than the workpiece. Then only a machining operation is to be done. Unless the cutting tool wear and tear happens, some other problems may arises when the cutting tool is weaker than a workpiece. And in second point, in case of NTM, a cutting tool is need not be harder than the workpiece. Here, because of different forms of energy, so cutting tool is need not be harder than the workpiece. And in third point, in case of traditional machining, tool life is less due to high wear. Yes, correct. See, sharp edged cutting tool is using simultaneously or continuously for different operations. The usage of a tool is more. Because of this reason, the life of the tool may decrease or a wear and tear of the tool happens. By this way, tool life is less. And in case of NTM machine, compared to a non-traditional machining process, tool life is comparatively more. Okay. And in fourth point, in traditional machining process, machining is characterized by a macroscopic chip formation. Yes. See, during a machining operation, different forms of chips are formed, like continuous chips with built up edge, or non-continuous chips. Okay. So these chips are visible to our naked eye, and these are some macroscopic structure that is happening in the traditional machining process. When we go for a non-traditional machining, the machining is characterized by a microscopic chip formation. Here the material is eroding, see, the material is eroding in the form of atomic level or powder form. Hence here the machining is characterized by microscopic chip formation. Okay, and next point, in case of traditional machining, this traditional machining is suitable for all kind of materials, whether it is ductile, brittle, ferrous, non-ferrous, alloys, any case. Okay. In case of non-traditional machining, all kind of machines are not suitable for all materials. See, few equipments or few machines are preferred for few materials, like, see, electric discharge machining or electrochemical machining are preferred for electrically conductive materials, and ultrasonic machining, abrasive jet machining, water jet machining, it is preferred for brittle materials. Okay, so similarly different machining equipments are utilized for different kind of materials, so not suitable for all material. One equipment is not suitable for all material. Okay, and sixth point, difficult to obtain high accuracy and surface finish. See here, manually operating the cutting tool, there may be a some error happens in case of accuracy and surface finish. So such problem is not arised in case of a non-traditional machining. Here we can get easily high accuracy and a better surface finish. And seventh point is, in case of traditional machining, MRR, material removal rate. Material removal rate is high. Yes, see, the chips are in the form of a macroscopic structure. Hence, the material removal rate is high. In case of non-traditional machining, material removal rate is low because of the material removed in the form of powder or atomic level, that is called microscopic chip formation. Hence, the material removal rate is low. When we go for eighth point, in case of traditional machining, easy setup of equipment. The installation of equipment or the setup of lathe or milling or drilling is easy. And in case of non-traditional machining, the setup of equipments like ultrasonic machining, laser beam machining, plasma arc machining are difficult compared to traditional machining methods. And ninth point, in case of traditional machining, a low capital cost. The initial investment is less in case of traditional machining. To buy a lathe, means conventional lathe machine, conventional milling machine, conventional shaping machines, to buy new equipments, it gives some low cost. It offers some low cost compared to non-traditional machining. See, when we go for a non-traditional machining, to buy ultrasonic machining equipment, electric discharge machining equipment, or electron beam machining equipment, or laser beam machining equipment, it requires or it offers a more cost compared to traditional machining equipments. Okay, and next point is point number some mistake here. Point number 10, the traditional machining that may require skilled or unskilled operator. Here, see, to do operation like machining or any kind of different operations, here may require a skilled or unskilled operator. But in case of traditional machining, this is a modern machining tool or advanced machining tool. To operate these machines, skilled operator is mandatory. Skilled operator is mandatory unless the operation will go behind the limits, or some problems may arise when we make use unskilled operator for machining operation in case of non-traditional machining. And last point, in case of traditional machining, to make a traditional machining process, use a lathe machine, milling machine, drilling machine, and so on. In case of a non-traditional machining process, to make various operations in a non-traditional machining, use ultrasonic machining, USM, laser beam machining, LBM, plasma arc machining, PAM. These are the machines, and so on. Various kind of operations, various kind of machine tools are available in case of non-traditional machining. These are the comparison between traditional machining and non-traditional machining. Thank you.